Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025. I'm just going to use some sage to start off. Very rare that I do this kind of thing, apart from my private sessions, which I do. There's some energy to clear at the moment. Perhaps in you, perhaps in other people around you. Don't forget to do your clearing work. If you want a clearing from me, book yourself in on BeHealing.com for an energy healing. Just clearing that energy. Anything that needs to be cleared, clearing it out. Okay, well, let's get going. Today's tarot. What have we got for Hump Day? Let's have a look. Starting out with tending to the future. Thinking long term, thinking about your future and past lives, thinking about your past, thinking about your future. Where are you headed to? Where have you been? Taking stock, where do you want to be? Where have you been and where do you want to be? Let's get one of these cards out. Massive world changing times at the moment, and it's happening on a personal level as well as the world level too. Nature. Get out into nature. Makes us feel better. It resets us. It has a clearing effect on us anyway, getting out into nature. So if you're trying to soldier on, don't do it. Get out into nature instead. Let that reset you. Interact with nature. See the blues and the greens outside. Changes our energy. You know, I used to do grounding work, like sitting in meditation trying to ground myself. And now I realize real grounding work is about putting your feet on the ground outside, not on concrete, not on tiles, but on grass or dirt or sand or in the ocean to actually ground, breathe. I mean, we can do things energetically, yes, but there's some things that are just so easy and simple to do and are physical things that we can do, like getting out into nature. So breathing more. Could be a really great day to take off and to be out in nature and really ponder what's going on in your life. What would you like to go on in your life? A kind of a reset. That's why I was getting that guidance to clear the energy at the start of this reading. Okay, let's get some tarot out. What's going on, guides? Tell us more. What do we need to know, please? What do we need to know? I'm feeling like an 80s girl today, because I just diffused my hair, which is why I'm all sweaty. I just used a diffuser on my hairdryer. I've never used it before, since the 80s. Not on this hairdryer that I've got anyway. So we're starting out with the world. End of a chapter, start of a new chapter. There's movement here, life movement. Then we've got the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Once you figure out what to Seven of Pentacles invest in, Knight of Swords, take swift action on that. So mostly a reset day. Eight of Wands, direction and purpose, a goal to go for. Let's get deeper into this. So, the World card. This could indicate movement, travel, change in location, but it's end of a chapter, start of a new chapter. Page of inspiration, you could have some bright ideas. Oh, there could be news coming in, but it feels like it's coming through you to me. This feels like a day to contemplate our lives. Where have we been? Where do we want to be? Page of inspiration is getting ideas from that space, from getting inspired by something. Hair or something, cat hair, right on my eyelid, really irritating me. Okay, what's behind that? The World, Page of inspiration, sexual energy is behind that. So you might want to fire up your life more, get more passionate about it, maybe more inspired, perhaps be in love with your life or with someone, or just like a richer life, more inspiring, more rich, vibrant. Seven of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. And when you get that idea, when you get that inspiration of something to invest in, meaning some action to take, or it doesn't even need to be that. Now with the Seven of Pentacles, it doesn't need to be action to take. It can be just something to invest your energy in, meaning you could start investigating it, you know, you could just spending your time and your energy on that idea, investing in it like that, taking action right away with that Knight of Swords. Yeah, it doesn't have to be action, like an action step is what I'm trying to say. It could just be like investing your time into thinking about that thing. The Muse of Emotions is about mastering your heart, knowing what your heart wants, and then allowing yourself it, and then taking action toward that, or investing your energy into it. I keep on wanting to correct myself. You might not know what to do, what actions to take, but that doesn't stop you investing your energy into it. You can start talking about it with people. You can start thinking about it more. You can investigate it online. You can watch videos about it. There's a lot of ways to invest our energy into it. You can sit there in meditation thinking about it. Is that a contradiction? Meditation and thinking about it? No, not really. Many different ways we can meditate. So there's growth that can be had from this. Growth within you. Now, we can change our lives completely if we do this, if we invest our energy into it. It's how anybody becomes good at anything, or becomes an expert, in fact. There's a certain number of hours, right, to invest in something before you become an expert. And so we can decide now that we want to be someone or something, do something. And as long as we invest our time and our efforts into that, then we will get ourselves there. 8 of Wands. So, direction and purpose, a goal to head for. It feels like there's 2 options here. Option number 1, 10 of inspiration, 6 of inspiration, putting the burdens down, 6 of inspiration to be successful. So, your goal could be to have success, but with less work than before, to not be burdened by that. So, more ease in success. Or it could be Page of Emotions and 6 of Voices. It could be a dream, a fantasy, something that you have thought as impossible or as being outside of your experience or the experience of those around you, perhaps. And so a dream, this Page of Emotions, and then the 6 of Voices, asking the universe to get you there. So it could be very much a spiritual goal of, I would really like to have this experience or see this thing in the world. Yes, it hasn't happened before, but I want to bring that in. I think there's a lot of us, I want to call us spiritual leaders, but I don't mean it like head of a church. I mean it like leading life like a shaman, meaning doing things spiritually first. I talked on it the other day, right? In always a spiritual first, checking in first, setting an intention and all of that kind of thing before we do stuff. I've been doing it for years. Letting the universe bring it to you. So for some of you, this is about success, deburdening yourself, very much on the material plane. For some of you, this goal will be more esoteric than that and more bringing something new energies into the world. And we need that. We need that right now. We need to be doing that right now because we're reaching the tipping point of the number of people awoken. So living from this spiritual nature and then creating, imagining, bringing into being a new world. We're reaching the tipping point now. I think it's 144,000, something like that. It's a specific number that comes up over and over again anyway. And so, yeah, the more time we can spend on this kind of thing, the better. Teaching is behind that as well. So teaching and learning that. We can do this in groups as well. It's why I started my adventure zone this year. I started creating that in January and put it out there in, what was it, March? End of February, March. You might want to group together with people to do that as well. Okay, now what about masculine and feminine energies when we're talking about romantic relationships, or the balance of masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, or the battle between both as well? What have we got with regards to that today? Please, what do we need to know? Right, so we're starting out with 2 cards here, 6 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. The more successful I get in myself, the more relationships elude me or disappoint me or seem to be lost. I think that's true for women right now. Evolving. We had to. because we had to start taking care of ourselves and be in the workplace and all of that kind of thing. And the workplace required us to be more marine or masculine. So we had to balance the masculine and feminine up. And so we've been doing a lot of work. I mean, you can't do that kind of thing without doing a lot of inner work, and we've done it. And then we go, guys, oh, they ain't doing it. Some of them are. But the majority aren't. It's like, wow, okay, now we don't have relationships. Next up, we've got the Knight of Cups. This is romantic movement forward. So this could be part of this Page of Emotions, Six of Voices. Universe helping us out to create a new relationship paradigm. I thought, and I think it's happening just a little, I thought that, especially in the last 10 years, isn't it about time that the conscious guys started leading the other guys? I mean, we see that there's some non-conscious guys leading men backwards, right? But we need the conscious guys to step up. Now, I've seen them stepping up. I've seen that they've got female audiences rather than male audiences. So maybe that is going to proceed forward. Anyway, then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is our stability. It's sitting pretty. It's going, well, I'm good. I'm good. I'm stable. I'm feeling good, happy in myself, got the life that I want, and all of that kind of thing. So the more successful I get, Six of Wands, the Five of Cups, the more disappointing relationships are. The Seven of Voices and the Ace of Emotions, because the falling in love is BS. The feelings aren't real. My feelings that I get for somebody that I meet are based on some kind of fantasy rather than who they are actually being toward me. So we can fall in love with the fantasy and then we find out that they're not actually it. So what this is saying to me is this fantasy, if you are one of those people dreaming up much better relationships, and you very well could be, Page of Emotions and Six of Voices, let the universe take you there, but don't get so far into the fantasy that the next one comes along that gives you some attention and you're believing that that's it. It's like, oh, the universe has blessed me with one that I'm manifesting. It's like, are you sure? Because it might take some time for them to evolve into that. So the Seven of Voices, it's just be careful when the Seven of Voices come out because it's the lie card. So we lie to ourselves when we get into relationships often. We fall in love with a projection of what's in our mind rather than who they're showing us to be. It takes a long time to really get to know somebody. And yet there we are with all of these hormones after a couple of dates or even after the first date, telling ourselves lies about them, falling in love with that lie. It's not a great place to be, is it? And it makes us angry because we feel lied to. We feel like we've been hoodwinked when it was us that did that. We were moving too fast. We were believing in a fantasy we had in our minds. So the more successful you get, the more disappointing relationships are. Perhaps because you slow down and you're seeing through your own BS of falling in love too quickly. And you're getting to know the people as they are. And of course, they're human beings. And like I said, the men seem to be falling behind. Well, yes. Knight of Cups, but still, focus on romance. There's this focus on romance. I'm like, where are they? Oh, Three of Emotions. And why is that card on the floor? Three of Emotions, people around, but Four of Emotions. I don't like what I've got to choose from. It's not there. The one that I want to choose is not there. The Queen of Materials. But I've got my stability. So I'm stable. I know who I am. I know what it is that I'm looking for. I'm in love with myself and my life now. I'm taking good care of myself. And I've got this peace and stability. And the people around me, it's not it. They're not there. The one that I want to be with is not around me. So there's integration here. If this feels like it's saying like it's going to take time, it is going to take time. Like I said, like 10 years ago, I was thinking, right, there's a lot of female teachers out there, spiritual teachers helping all the women, have been for a long time. There's a lot of guys out there, but their audience is predominantly women too. It's like, when are the guys going to help the guys? When are the guys going to realize? Well, perhaps now because they can't get into relationships, right? So this integration it's like, That, you see, as human beings, we need to reach rock bottom. We shouldn't need to do that, but we do. We need to reach rock bottom before we'll do something about it. And so, unfortunately, the men are having to crash and, you know, not allowed relationships. You can't have relationships unless you're going to do this. So it's going to take something for them to actually integrate that in. We're going to see signs of it first, because you're going to see men following the spiritual teachers and wanting to improve themselves. They need to want to do it themselves, and to want to do it themselves, there's going to have to be a reason for them to do that. You know, it's not doing it is impacting their lives in such a way that they want to do it. Well, Queen of Pentacles, what are you doing here? So we're feeling stable, happy with our lot, happy with our lives. Not happy with the romance, but happy with our lives. Apart from that. Tell us why the Queen of Pentacles is here, please. Did you hear the impatience in my voice there? Come on. Come on. Four of Voices. Chill. Chill. Queen of Pentacles. Stable in yourself and chill. Let that be enough. It's like, well, I'm happy. I'm happy. Let someone happy come join me. I'm sure they'll find us. Duality. But there's this duality. So there's this push-pull. It's like, have I done the wrong thing? Am I too successful? Have I done it too much? Have I got myself too happy and now I don't match up with anyone? No, let them catch up. This integration is saying let them catch up. So let it be enough for now. Four of Voices. And just chill. Chill and enjoy. Chill and enjoy. Well, how best to deal with these energies today? Interesting. Two cards. We've got Eight of Wands and the King of Cups. If a relationship is what you want, King of Cups, someone that loves you properly. Eight of Wands is have that as a goal. Have that as a goal. Now, what we know about the law of attraction is we need to feel something before it will manifest. So, predominantly feeling loved. I'm sure that there's love in your life. Be it friendships. Or family. Perhaps some of you got lucky and have got some love in family too. Focus on that and how it makes you feel. You feeling loved. Feel loved. And that is going to be the attractor. I think some of us, a lot of us are very good at loving. We know. But we might have switched that off lately because it's like, it gets me in trouble when I do this whole unconditional love with those that are very conditional with me. I've learned to be more conditional with it, not give it away so much because it harms me. If I do, depletes me. And so it's a shame, isn't it? Because we really love to love. And so we can do that with our friends. But there's this tapping into this energy of being loved ourselves. If you haven't had a lot of experience of that, it can be hard to reach. I know I find it hard to reach, and so I do it in meditation a lot, that feeling of being loved. I've got some very dear friends on this island as well that love me, and so I feel that love from them as well, and how joyful that makes me feel too. Just focusing on that energy will be good if that's what you want to manifest. More love in your life, you being loved more. Well, there you go. That's what I've got. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What's this bringing up for you? What is your goal? Do you want life to be more spicy and more full of love? What kind of a future do you want? What kind of a world do you want to live in? All the big questions today. Let me know in the comments below. If you want more from me, visit my website, behealing.com. Book yourself in for a reading or an energy healing especially. I'm really picking up those vibes that energy healing is what it's all about at the moment. I've been doing a lot of it on myself. You can do it on yourself. You can get it from someone else too. And while you're there, click on the free class thing. Click on that. That will take you to my website. When the window pops up, put your name and your email address in and you'll get on my free course. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.